Hey guys, what's up? It's Romeo with Love Struggles Books, and today's message is crashing into old wounds. If you do not heal yourself, you will continue crashing into people who remind you of old wounds. You will choose relationships that remind you of how broken and how wounded you are, and remind you of everything you still hold on to that you feel you didn't receive. I was notorious for looking for people to fix. I didn't even know it. I did not know that I was looking for people who reminded me of my wounds. And I would go in to the relationship and try to fix their broken because I didn't know how to fix my own, or I was afraid to. And when I couldn't fix their broken, I felt like a failure and a disappointment. I didn't even realize that this was a game that I was engaging in. You can't fix anyone, first of all. You can support people in their healing, but no one needs to be fixed. You can alert people and give them insight into things that you feel to be destructive to their growth and to their development, but ultimately it's up to them to make decisions about that insight that you have just given them. I chose people who reminded me of who I wanted to be, reminded me of my youth, my smile, my energy, but also deeply reminded me of my pain and my unresolved issues. And I would go in and try to support them and recognize that I couldn't because they weren't ready. They hadn't consciously come to that decision on their own. I was forcing my need for change onto them because I needed it. It wasn't until waking up to what I was doing that I decided that, look, I need to do my work and let them be responsible for their work. It's not my problem, it's theirs. Do not allow yourselves to go into relationships where you are trying to fix the other person, because what you're really telling yourself when you do that is it is you who has pain that needs to be resolved. It is you who has healing that you have not addressed. It's never been about them. It's been about you thinking that you can salvage that little boy or little girl that resides inside of you that was left abandoned and isolated and in pain. No one around to give them tools or lessons or teachings to help them out of that experience. So you feel that if you can help someone out of their circumstance, that you are paying homage to that little boy or little girl that resides within inside that has been left forgotten. It does not work, especially when you give and give and give to another person who cannot understand why you are giving or what you're even offering. They do not appreciate, and they are frankly not even ready. So you are wasting your energy and time on the wrong individual because it's always been you who was ready to do the work, but didn't know how or possibly was afraid. But it's you that requires the healing. So be honest to yourself and honor that call to heal. But you do that by doing your work. You cannot work with yourself through someone else. You can learn about yourself through other people, but you cannot go heal yourself and fix yourself through other people. It must come from you, it must be about you, and it must be directed towards you. It's you. It took me a long time to get this. I did not know that that's what I was doing, or those were my patterns. But thank God that I've woken up and found the courage and the bravery to say, if you never get it, it's not my responsibility, it's yours. If I get it, it is my responsibility. And if I don't get it, it is my responsibility. And that is all that I'm responsible for. Be kind to yourself, guys, and pay attention to your patterns and interrupt them. Please subscribe to my channel, Love Struggles Books on YouTube. Comment below, share, like, and let me know how you're feeling. God bless you. Take care of yourself.